What's up, Endangered family, and welcome to the pod. It's a good one today. It's a solo mission, but be warned, there will be dangerous guests up ahead, and I'm looking forward to it. So guys, I don't care wherever you're at right now in your training, because I'm going to tell you this. What you should do if you're not getting great results, like your dream body results, not just how you look, how you feel, how you move, the full potential that you have, you need to abandon ship right away. Warren Buffett had a great quote. He talked about you could be climbing the ladder your whole life, climbing up, only to realize it was the wrong ladder. Make sure that you're in the right ladder, you're in the right boat, you're going in the right direction. You know, it took me a long time to realize, like, hey, the stuff that you're doing, you're missing the stuff that matters. And even with the stuff that I was doing in the gym, which a lot of guys do, which is bodybuilding, it's lifting weights, it's multiple sets of multiple reps, it's superficial, it's looking in the mirror. Are my biceps growing, or is my chest growing? And yeah, for cardio, I'll walk and I'll run and I'll play a sport every now and then. Well, that led me to a body that was very stiff, that was tired, that was sore, that was fatigued, overworked, chronically on the risk of some kind of catastrophic injury. And I had bad injuries in the past. I don't know if you guys have. I'll just kind of go through a brief list of mine, and I've avoided surgery. But I've had pelvic stress fractures, hamstring strains, herniated discs. And what I realize now is that that was mostly a product of imbalanced training and my body being out of alignment. And this is again because I was focused just so much on just get strong, build muscles, right? Look good, impress people, impress my ego. And because of that, I missed the fact that, I wasn't even in the right alignment. My spine was compressed at my lower back. My head was forward. My shoulders were crazy rounded forward. Now, I also did crazy challenges, like I did 100 push-ups a day for 2 months straight, never missed a day. Spread them out throughout the day, banged out 100. Now, because I had such tunnel vision on doing these push-ups and my chest was getting bigger, my chest was huge. My chest looked really good, like a beach body chest, pecs. But it totally screwed up my posture. My neck, my shoulders were always tight. They were always hurting. But I was so focused on doing this 100 rep a day crap that I missed the bigger picture. And that is, your lifeline is your spine. What happens to people as they get older? Major compression all the way down the spine, stiffness. You get locked in, the head comes forward, you're shorter over time. It locks down your shoulders, locks down your hips. And that's exactly what I went through because I was not paying attention. But I eventually learned, ditch that stuff. Ditch the crazy heavy lifting, the bench press, the squats, the deadlifts, way too heavy, way too barbell, way too one directional. I ditched it. I had to hit the reset button because I was falling apart. So maybe you're not in that bad of shape. Maybe you're just in a rut, or you're just nowhere near your potential. It's time to ask yourself, is what I'm doing working? Is it leading me somewhere? Am I on the right ladder of success? If not, ditch. Just hit the reset button. So here's what this looks like. First step for you, let this idea permeate in your brain. What if I got this amazing bulletproof body, my dream body? Can you visualize it? I'm strong. What's that mean for you? You can bang out push-ups, no problem. Pull-ups, no problem. You can jump, you can run, you can crawl, you can climb on demand. You can go chase after your kids. You can play tennis for 2 hours on the weekend. You can go climb that mountain that you've always wanted to climb. If you had to, on any given day, you could do anything I just mentioned. And basically, you can get up and down off the ground. You can sit in a deep squat. You can hang from a bar. You can carry groceries. You can carry 50 pounds of groceries in one hand because you did all these heavy suitcase kettlebell carries. We're training for life here too. So day to day, as you get older, you can still carry groceries, lift up your grandkids, open a jar of pickles. How many people struggle with this as they get older? So thinking in terms of your dream body and beyond, not falling apart, literally not falling down as many people do. Are you willing to practice getting up and down off the ground a bunch of different times, a bunch of different ways every day? Are you willing to practice actually falling to the ground and rolling and doing all these things that you did when you were a kid easily? So what I'm describing here is this may sound difficult, and I heard a quote on a podcast I was listening to that, if something sounds too difficult, or you think it's too difficult, you imagine it's going to be too difficult, you won't do it, and it may not be. It's what I'm describing is you do a little bit each day, a little bit different, and it's got to be a little bit difficult. And for a lot of people, just different in itself is difficult. But it doesn't have to be crazy amount of effort or 2 hours every single day. It just has to be different than what you're doing. We're hitting the reset button, as I said. So let this idea marinate in your brain that you're going to build this bulletproof body. Visualize it, get into the feelings, get into the emotions of it. I'm not just saying this, there is definite power in this, and I've used visualization to create and craft my body as well. And a lot of bodybuilders like Arnold, he would picture his biceps as big as mountain peaks. He did it. He also had very small calves. So do I. Maybe you do too. And he had to work on those. So he had to bring up his weak links. He was imagining this amazing body on stage. Now again, there's the performance aspect. It's not just about looks. We need to feel good, look good, move well. We need variety in here. All right, so let's think about a body like a well-structured portfolio. All right, we're varied. We don't have our eggs all in one basket right here. Oh, speaking of eggs, let me just take a little side tangent. I got some great eggs from Fresh Market, and they are the True Blues Vital Farms. Shout out to True Blues Vital Farms. Blue eggs. And I got the happy eggs as well. They got the really good yolks. Awesome eggs. I've been eating them with a little bit of sheep's cheese as well that I got from Publix. It's actually from Cyprus. So when you get sheep's cheese from high altitude like Greece, Italy, it's phenomenal. I recommend you try sheep's cheese and pasture-raised eggs. Make an omelet with that. Because it's important, you need that protein. None of this matters unless you're eating right, you're recovering right as well. So let this idea permeate in your brain that you are going to do this. You can do this. It is possible to build this bulletproof, amazing body. Next, declare. Make a declaration. You're going to do it. I don't say you need a specific date in mind. I don't really like that idea of goals. I just think you need to make the decision, this identity switch up. And from there, you're going to create a plan, but be willing to change the plan. The most important thing that you need to do on a day-to-day basis is have a plan to do the exercises, do the movement, do the workout, but be willing to adapt on the fly. And if you think about any great champion in chess, tennis, poker, any area of life, they're going to be hit with variables. Pandemics, weather events, all this stuff, like you can't prepare. So just prepare that you're going to do the thing no matter what. Now, what is the perfect routine exercises? Don't worry about the specifics just yet. Let the idea get in there. Make the declaration. Where you're at isn't good enough. I'm going for it. And then you're going to plan, I'm going to work out every other day. I'm going to do a workout. And every day I'm going to do mobility and stretching. And if you're one of those people that like, oh, I want to do yoga on Friday and this on this day, that's cool. But this is where this is important, because the next step after you are going after this thing, this body, right? You need to figure out as soon as possible the right exercises. The exercises that matter, that move the needle. They don't have to be incredibly hard or a lot of weight necessarily. For instance, a lot of them I'm going to talk to you about are going to be body weight exercises, where you're going to leverage your body weight, you're going to leverage gravity and things like the floor, things like a wall, or simple like a stability ball to create an incredible physique. This is not as hard as you think it is. It's just going to be different. It needs to be a little bit more difficult each time, because that's actually how you're going to make the progress. And if you do it consistently over a course of months and years, you're going to start to develop this amazing body. It takes time, and that's why most people are not going to do it. They don't have a long enough time horizon. They give up too easily. They let obstacles get in their way. They let days of the week, they let weather get in your way. And so what I'm talking about here is this idea and this mindset. This is what's going to carry you through, because you're not always going to feel like working out. You're not always going to feel motivated or energized, and you're going to persevere anyway, because you're taking on this new identity of building this bulletproof body, this superhero sexy physique that I know that you can create. And it's not just about you. This seems selfish. It's not just about you, because frankly, I give you many examples of individuals even later in life that got their act together, got their body in sick shape, and now with social media, the power to reach out globally, reach out and touch somebody globally, they've infected millions of people in a positive way. Getting people to work out from home, getting people to work out in a gym, doing these exercises that they never thought possible. It's a beautiful thing. That's the power of these podcasts and social media that I'm trying to tap into. I know this is possible because I've done it. I've come back from these injuries. I used to be really skinny. I had self-confidence issues, insecurities. Eventually got over it, started to appreciate the body more, started really looking at top athletes and gymnasts and dancers, break dancers, Cirque du Soleil. Like, man, look what they can do with their body. I wonder what I could do. Now, I may not work up to those levels, but I know anything short of that is just excuses. It's just me not going for it. It's just me not going for that potential. I can make up any kind of story about I'm white, I'm Jewish, my parents weren't in great shape, they weren't gymnasts or great athletes. I'm 41, it's too late for me. On and on down the line. The fact of the matter is this: other people that have been white, Jewish, had previous injuries, were 41, didn't have great genetics, they made it happen anyway. And again, I can give you lots of different stories on different guys, like the knees over toes guy. Follow him on Instagram, knees over toes guy. This is a guy, he's in his 30s now, big influencer in the fitness space with his knees over toes training, a lot of backwards movements. But he was a very mediocre basketball player, I think 6 foot tall maybe, and couldn't jump, was slow, his knees were beat up, he had surgery on one of his knees. And long story short, he figured out that his training was way off. He needed to do more reverse movements, more backwards movements, and he rebuilt his body to where now he's dunking easily off of both legs, and he's a really fast and explosive basketball player. His body looks good, not like a bodybuilder. He looks fit and athletic, and he's had an impact on a ton of people. Because he realized the path that he was going on wasn't working, and he switched it up. He had the guts to switch it up. He had the guts to go for a crazy social media name, knees over toes guys, and now has a lot of impact. And you listening, every single person has that potential. People think oh, it's just little old me. Again, there's all these stories. The woman Joan, Train with Joan on Instagram. Look her up. She's a freaking grandma in her 70s that started bodybuilding late in her life and has inspired so many people, men and women of all ages. that it's never too late. And on the financial tip, Colonel Sanders was 70-something when he started his KFC empire. Right? I just helped my neighbor Larry, who's 80 years old and was in the hospital 2 days ago, and now he's back peddling plants at the flea market. I was helping him load up some big concrete planters so he didn't throw his back out, but he's got a business he's doing. He's still up, he's going at 80 years old. Never too late. Don't give up. Don't retire from life. Many people give up in terms of their body and what's possible after 30. After their 20s, after they're going through the mating, the courting process, they give up. Whatever. They're done playing sports. There's only 10% of people that run after the age of 30. Wow. How many people I look around at the grocery store or wherever I go, they can't even walk. They don't look like they have any plan to ever regain their ability to walk again. And doctors, they mold right into this because they tell you, oh, you're never going to walk again. You're going to be dead in 6 months. I mean, oh my God. What do they train doctors to be hypnotists? To be bearers of bad news? Like, what do doctors actually learn? And I joke about this because I've trained many doctors over the years, and I have to explain to them like the importance of sunlight, vitamin D, and why Diet Coke is bad. I'm not even joking. Like, I don't know what they learn, but they learn almost nothing on fitness, exercise, nutrition. Anyway, I don't want to be ranting about that. All right, let me steer it back because why was I ranting so much? Anyway, the gist of it was it's possible at any age. And one of my main goals with the podcast and in life in general, with training and everything that I do, is removing these stupid excuses, these lame excuses for you not living the life and getting the body. Why is the body so important? It's the mindset. It's the mindset and the body, this bulletproof concept. And here's the reason why. Because your story right now probably sucks. It's probably mediocre. If it was a movie, if your health and fitness and your life was a movie, I probably wouldn't watch. It'd be boring as shit. So make a better movie. Make a superhero movie. We love superheroes. Pick your superhero, or create your own superhero, and let's fucking go. Let's create a better story, a better movie, a better body that people would want to look at and admire. And not only that, a body that can actually do stuff, a body of work, a body that's impressive. What can you do? What can you show me? Show me something. Show yourself what you're made of. Show your family. Show God. God doesn't like victims. So take off your victim shirt and put your superhero cape on. God damn it. Hopefully God's cool with me getting a little vulgar here because the passion's coming through. Everybody appreciates the passion. And don't feel guilty, don't feel shame that you're doing this. Make the declaration. You'll find the people that you need to find, the training partners, the coaches, the therapists, the meal preppers, whatever that you need to find. You'll find them. Accountability is huge. Having the right training partner, the right environment, the right coach, critical. Because again, you gotta find the right exercises, the right movements, the right foods that move the needle, that matter, as soon as possible. Experiment. If you want to make mistakes, it's fine. You're not trying to find the perfect plan. You're just trying to find what works, what's sustainable. The reason I am harping on this concept in this podcast, this bulletproof body, is to win in the game of life, you need to go on offense. Any sporting event, the team has to score. Got to go on offense. So defense is a part of the game. It's a part of life. And I view like health insurance as defense. You have doctors and surgeons to rely on if you need it. You have the healthcare system to rely on and an antibiotic to save your life if you need it. You have massage therapists to help you out. There's ice and heat. But that is all playing defense. And the more you baby your body and you got to rest. Oh, no, I'm waiting. This thing's got to heal up. I got to take 2 more weeks. You're just going to be waiting around forever. Because you got to develop the mindset right now is, I'm going to go. I'm doing it now. I'm not waiting around for the first of the month, for the first of the year, till I feel great and motivated, because it's never going to come. Because if you don't craft it now, it's never going to happen. No one's going to wake up at your door and be like, let's go, 5 a.m. You're going to build your dream body with me. That's not happening. So just make the decision. That's number one. Let it permeate. Let's see it as a possibility. Then you're going to start planning out your workouts, your meals. Start doing it day by day. It's not perfect. It shouldn't be perfect, but it needs to get set into action. You'll figure out the specifics as you go. And any kind of issues, hiccups, achiness, injuries, you're just going to blast through it. Just obstacles. Just like the other day, the road was blocked off. And I had to take a detour. I took a detour. No big deal. I'll take a detour. No big deal. I don't need to turn around and go home and start all over. No, just take a detour. I just had to go back. It was 1 minute out of my way to get around this road blockage. So anything that comes up in your life, just barrel through it. It's amazing. And you don't need much equipment. You don't need a gym to build a great body. We'll go over this in future podcasts. We're going to talk about the specifics of what you're going to do. But let this permeate. I hope that this is hitting you. This idea of you are going on offense. It's the way to win. It's the way to win. You attack. You bulletproof your body. Most of the issues people have, they're actually just really weak. So I talked about the spine. Most people's spines are compressed. Your joints are stiff. They need more action. You need to energize your spine. You need to do more circular stuff for your joints. Again, specifics next time. But a lot of times you're just weak. You have not expressed certain muscles, certain smaller muscles, like muscles in the back of your shoulder, your neck, your feet are weak. And you haven't just explored a wide variety of positions. Weird, funky positions. Watch kids, the weird positions they get into, and how to move in and out of them fluidly. Most people do way too much just up and down, very robotic movements. That's not your body. Your spine has curves. Your DNA is a helix, spirals. Nature is not straight lines. So you're gonna, and again, next episode, we're getting into more of this, we're digging into the gold of that because it's fun. Once you start training differently, you feel better, you open up and you start progressing, it gets fun. So this training is going to get fun, but now you got to get serious about the idea. If you're going to go, you're going to do it, baby. There's been moments in my life. I'll give you a couple examples. One was in tennis. I played in high school. Freshman year, I played doubles on varsity. We won the first set, me and my partner. Second set, and we were better than these other guys. We're losing like 5-2. It's like, I don't know what happened. We were just sluggish. I don't know. And I was like, we just need to get out of this set. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, let's just lose this set and get refocused, and we're going to go and we're going to crush it in the third set. And that's what we did. We just lost 6-2 in the second, and then we won like 6-3 in the third. We put the pedal back to the metal. We went back on offense, and that's the key. Start attacking life, attacking your workouts, attacking all the little things that you got to do, from the food, the sleep, the recovery, everything. You're on it. There was one other time when I was playing chess, and this is when I first learned chess a few years ago. And actually, the funny thing is I had a really big mental block about learning chess. I had never played up until a few years ago. I played checkers. I was pretty damn good. Me and my brother got some epic checker battles, but obviously chess is a much different game. There's tons of possibilities, which is what I like about it. But there's lots of different pieces. They all move in different directions. Like, I always thought it was very confusing. And then one day somebody just taught me. They just taught me, here's how it works. And eventually I was like, oh, okay. Now I understand. It wasn't as difficult as I thought. And then I started playing, and I actually started winning. But then I started playing slightly better competition. And in this one match, my opponent, this older gentleman, had me on the ropes. Like, he was after my queen. I could see that he was making these moves, and I was back on my heels. And then I thought to myself, I was like, wait a second, this isn't good. I'm retreating. I'm on the edge of the cliff. I got to go on offense. And I started making some moves with some of my other pieces, and he started thinking whoa, what's he doing? All of a sudden, he was back on defense. I went on and I won that match because of the change of mindset. You're going to build this bulletproof body. This podcast will help you keep listening. So rate it up 5 stars, please, and share it out. And more to come with guests, because I get really amped up. You think I'm amped up now? I get amped up with the guests, man. I look forward to having these great conversations, really moving people to make change. And it starts in the mind first. The body follows. Once you get the momentum with this, you carry it on day to day. And it's an amazing thing when you have this idea in your brain and you see it come to life and you start getting better, like getting stronger, getting more mobile, getting more flexible. You're out of pain. You're seeing your strength increase. You do exercises, maybe like a pull-up you've never done before. And I'm going to tell you this, your goal should be to be able to get up and over that bar easily, a muscle up. That's one of my goals I'm working on this summer, is be able to get up, over, and dip and push up over the bar. Gymnasts do it very easily. Watch gymnasts, pristine form, and they do high level stuff and their physiques are amazing. And that's all body weight. Everything they do is body weight. Remove the excuses. There is none. You have access to everything that you need. And that's a beautiful thing. Once you remove those excuses, it's a weight off your shoulder. And now you can go. Now you can start building. And I congratulate you on your first step of your journey. And we'll see you soon.